I used to sleep on the floor, I fuck these bitches in no time. I used to wish I had more time. I hit them trap for the low light. All we used to hit, yeah.
Good, man, it's Greg Harris from Modern Life Mag, and I'm here with another emerging artist that's popping up not only in the Houston scene but everywhere else. We have Mr. Billy Racxx right now.
Racks. What's good, man?
Everything's going good, man. So what's on you? You know, it's besides the project.
Man, I'm chilling, man. Shit's rainy ass day, but fucking I'm dropping that shit Friday.
Okay.
So today been all about that emails, little ass shit, a lot of shit, just meticulous ass shit. That's what today been about, man. So it's real cool to do this shit. It's real cool to just breathe and talk about this shit, bro. Talk about my shit and really what's about to happen. So I'm good. I appreciate you, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. It's a whole lot of anticipation behind it. You know, you have a lot of people watching you, not only because of your music, but also your image. And we really just going to get deep into that when it comes to this interview, man. But like, let's start from the genesis, the beginning. You know, you're not from Houston originally. You've been traveling a whole lot. So how has it like affected you and like your upbringing?
Shit, I'm from Florida. Moved to Houston when I was like 14 and shit. And I guess that influenced me a lot. My sound more than I thought it would, because I talk real fast. And I don't know how to transition to my music or how it sound. It got something to do with it, because I know I don't sound like I'm from Texas. I know I don't sound like I'm from Florida. So it what it is. I moved to here, and then I wasn't even on some rap shit, bro. Just, you know, I was young then, graduated, still went on no rap shit. College, San Angelo, West Texas. Nobody knew what the fuck that's at. Moved to Austin. And that's where I started that shit, bro. Been grinding out there. So Austin is real lit, you know what I'm saying? It's real lit. That's why my team at Honor How to AXM, Honor How to Militia. That's where my squad at, and shit, that's where it's been at. So I travel a lot through Texas just because of that, because I want to come back to Houston and definitely make my presence known here. Okay. So the people here be seeing me like I be everywhere, but I'm getting there, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and it's also, you know, it doesn't just come out from your music and the way that you speak, but it's like also the way that you carry out your style and everything like that. So how do these different places that you picked up on and travel to, you know, influence the way that you dress or the way you present yourself?
Shit, fucking, I don't know, man, like, as far as how I dress, I started, like, I was on some image picture shit before my music I even like felt like that shit was like a part. So I was on some dress shit, taking pictures, and you gotta push the limits. I know I ain't no regular nigga, so I just be wearing what I wanna wear. Once I got a hold of what people like, I start seeing like, all right, this worked for me. Then I start, you know what I'm saying, feeling more confident to do different shit. You know what I'm saying, like tucking in the shirt, wearing weird ass belts, shoes, thrift. I thrift like a motherfucker. Shout out to Dacta, the cutter. You know what I'm saying, like that type of shit. So that shit really influenced my shit. Like not having ready to go buy all that basic ass shit that niggas be wearing, and like finding ways to really get this shit across.
Yeah, you got a whole different fit out here. Man. You got a polo on with this Vegas and slide, saddle, and belt, man. Like it's fire. You know what I'm saying? So
nah, yeah, bro. So like, yeah, that's that. I don't know. I don't think no place really influenced like different places. I be seeing shit like, of course, social media and shit like that. But I don't really attribute this shit to nobody. Really, like that part of it. Not, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to sound. I don't attribute that part to nobody. Nah. Everybody I fuck with like weird as fuck.
Right. But like, describe those relationships with the people that you hang around and stuff with, because you know, like you're not, like your style is obscure, but at the same time it's unique. So like, how do you like, you know, be able just to blend that with other people and stuff as well, like your crew?
Cause I'm a nigga. Like this visual is art. So like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it is me, but it's visual. Like when you get around a nigga, you open your mouth. You get around people, you open your mouth, how you talk. That's what it is. That's why people mess. That's why people fuck with you. So like, this is visually, and I think when people meet me or whatever, they appreciate that shit because it's art. Like I know a lot of artists that don't rap, that don't dress, like, and we fuck with each other because they know art is art. Like that's how I mix that shit. So I'm just me. I'm a nigga. Like I don't know. Like I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm me at that. Like I'm having people perceive me, whatever. But when I talk to somebody, you ain't gonna get nothing less than a genuine. Well brought up by my mom, shout out my mom's nigga, and I think that's why so the art, it makes the art more appreciated. Like people appreciate it.
Most definitely. Having that appreciation for art, like we can definitely attribute that, you know, as a sense of like we got your like influences like your style and stuff like that from, but like people that you listen to and stuff like that too. Yeah. So like who were some artists that, you know, in any genre that influenced you the way they did when it comes to your delivery?
I actually got this question. I used to listen to online interviews, so I got this shit down. I think like it's on some artist shit, bro. I really fuck with. And this ain't to be like, oh, these my idols. Gotta list the old people, but it really is like Wayne, Lil Wayne, bro, like he definitely pushed the limits, bro, as far as on some I'ma do me type shit. Nigga did a rock album, so fuck everybody like that. I fucked with that nigga 100% because I knew him from how he went back down to him really expressing himself. I fuck with Busta Rhymes super tough because of the visuals. Like back in the day when he was beating him, that nigga had shit on lot, like visually appealing. I was around all niggas eating real Florida, ain't nothing creative. Like it's just regular black folks, and like I was able to appreciate that. So I knew, like you know what I'm saying, fuck with him, and I fuck with Ludacris. All like them three like influenced me. Not really just sound, cause I ain't trying to listen to nobody's shit and sound like him. It just influenced me to be the type of artist that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I might sound like some people that's up to them. That's up to the fan. That's up to whoever you have. You feel like someone whoever you listen to, like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all about perception. But like those three that you mentioned there, it's not only in the sense of like they're just amazing artists, but that the characters are going to be too. You know, they're different individuals. So how important you think that is when it comes to your artistry to not only display your good, you know, fine-tuned music, but also, you know, like display that character who is Billy Racxx.
Yeah, that shit important as fuck, cause that's the only way like motherfuckers don't want to meet you. That's the only way niggas gonna develop an opinion about you. Niggas develop an opinion about you before they know you, but that's great. To me, marketable as fuck. Like you gotta listen to your music or listen watching the videos. I think I know what type of nigga you is. So that shit's important as fuck, cause you gotta be a character. You gotta be somebody who can remember. And that's what's crazy. Cause I ain't trying to be that like go in the studio, record the fuck I record. Whatever the fuck come to my head as far as some videos, that's what I'm gonna do. Like, but yeah, hindsight, looking at it, like looking at the fuck I'm doing out from the outside, yeah, like that is important. And I'll be lying to tell you, like I don't think about it, but I ain't forcing that shit. Like I'm being me. But that shit is very, very, very important to a lot of basic ass niggas, transparent ass niggas. Can't be one of them. And shout out Wayne Ludacris, Busta Rhymes. They lit.
For sure. Yeah. For sure. And it's like you hear like your voice and stuff like too. Like when I first heard, when I first heard like 20 days, I listened to it again. It was like, man, like the first experience I had, listened to it, I loved it. But at the same time, it's like it's an enhancement and an advancement in time. Like when I listen to it again, it's like you really understand what you're delivering. So like how is important like when it comes to you and your delivery?
Okay, that shit very important because like everything is high sound in your ears. You gotta switch tempos. You gotta make a nigga that's listening to your shit like be surprised at the same time, be comfortable. So all that shit is very, 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 very important. And so I do take out consideration. I be writing this shit. I'll write something and I stop and then I'll come back to it. So when I come back to it, of course, I'm gonna come back to that whole a different delivery, like a different type of, you know what I'm saying, like a sound or a different vibe. Cause I'm feeling some type of way. I be mad when I be writing music too. So I be mad as fuck when I be writing music sometimes. That's why I write good shit. So a lot of my shit sounds vulnerable too, and people fuck with that.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's a certain order that you have when you present your music. And like, how is like that writing process? When you go into the studio?
I'll be writing my shit before I go in the studio. I have my shit like kind of memorized, so like have it like a really, really good idea about that shit, cause the shit I be writing, or I be writing, it be when I'm by myself. It be random ass times, man. It be random ass times, like
what is one memorable time that you remember, like when you were writing a song?
I'll be pissed the fuck off every time, bro. Like something happen, like I gotta get away. Like you know, it could be whatever. It could be a female, my mom overseas and shit. So like we be, it's shit. I don't know. That shit be stressful sometimes. So like those be moments where I be like, I go write some shit that I feel comfortable saying, and like it got substance. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like that's the shit I want to write. I want people to get their opinion about me. Like please go ahead. Like it don't fucking hurt me. Like it don't matter. Like that's great. That's what music's supposed to do.
Sure.
So
you mentioned your mom. Like is you and her relationship pretty close?
Yeah. But my mom in Iraq, bro. Like what the fuck? Like she over there, and she worked for a contract company. She over there in Iraq. Like just ideal that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that always stressful conversation. Like I'm getting it going. Like I don't be answering the phone sometimes. It's just like you don't understand what I'm on. So that makes me talking to somebody, your mother, with your fucking mother who's over the country, and it's hard. She don't even understand what you're on. Like she fuck with them, you know what I'm saying? My mama love 20 Days. Like we got a song called Act Like You Love It. That was like the first track. That was stupid though. And that's like the first track we really start hitting them with tough. act like you love it, and she love that shit. Like, act like you love it, act like the shit is the only thing you ever fuck with. Like, you gotta act like you love this to get from around me. That's what it is. She like the message, and she go listen to that shit with my sisters and shit.
It's just fire. And like, you know, having that close relationship with your mom, like, what are the things that she kind of like, that you taught you that's kind of been translated into your music today?
Just be 100 with people. So like, this is when I talk about bitches in my song. It's 100. Get past that shit. Could be now. I ain't really try to disrespect them. Like it's just real shit. Like I don't think I ever really just disrespected a woman in my song without it being some true shit. If it says it come out disrespectful, it's about somebody. And it is what it is. It's real. I ain't such. That's what's up. Cause I definitely want her to be able to buy my shit and fuck with it. And that's really it, bro. I have no musical roots in my family.
Okay.
Nobody do like nothing. Play no instrument, nothing.
Like, what's the closest thing to it? If it would be like sports or like
sports.
Okay.
Yeah, nigga grew up on some sports shit, competition. So this shit is rap shit, definitely a competition. 100, like, yeah. That's why I be on. I be waking up with a fire. I be on go, but that's the only thing, bro. In sports, bro. Like my uncle, that nigga's a sports fanatic. We was fucking waking up, working out every morning and shit. When I was like 10 years old.
So what sports did you play?
Football. I graduated playing football and shit. Went to college, played football and shit.
Okay.
So I pretty much, like, I was on some college shit and I was like, fuck it. And I made a decision to rap.
But it's definitely moving in the right direction. You definitely doing something like different. And like especially like the creative direction that you got Billy Ocean too. You know, so like, let's speak more about that and like what you want to bring to the table with that particular project.
As far as with like, I creative direct all my own shit, or like for my team, my girl helped with a lot of my shit, my squad, a lot of different creative directors in my squad. But like, you know, mainly I creative direct all my own shit. I want that shit to go a long way because I wanna just be able to do like a lot of different shit. I don't want to just be a rapper. So a lot of rappers out here produce music or engineer. Like I start seeing that shit and that made me feel like, damn, my nigga can go out and make his own music. He can really do this shit himself. I had to have something like that, and this is what it was, bro. Creative direction. So I even step out my box to create other people's shit, and like, cause that's what it is. So every one of my videos gonna be aesthetic. It's gonna look like some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, seeing I can't do that. I can't do that shit. The basic shit. Like it don't even compliment the songs, right? The songs I make, they be too like deep and layered and shit. So I gotta do creative directed as like cinematic, like shit that has a certain feel to it, bro. It look like, you know what I'm saying? Just like it looked like that nigga really thought about it or something. It looked like 5 people, 10 different people behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a crew shooting the video or some shit.
So when it comes to that particular aspect of what you do, like who are some directors or even, you know, some producers that within the film industry that you look up to? Not look up to, but like, I
don't really know a lot of video. I know a lot of like movie directors be low key directing a lot of videos. Okay. I be seeing that shit, but bro, like I ain't educated on that. I fuck with Quentin Tarantino. Now I don't know basic shit, but like that nigga gory, like how he has his own vibe or shit, his own feel. Even if he making like a movie that's supposed to be picked, like The Past or some shit, like he has his own vibe. But I don't really know that many directors, bro. Like my people influence me, like people I'm around and shit. My videographer be filming shit. He'll do a vibe or something. I wasn't even thinking about it. He just did that shit. Like he did that, and then like that spring another ideas. Like my squad, my whole team, like that's what influenced me.
You keep on mentioning that, you know, the team aspect, like being around those particular creative people. So like, how did that like creative synergy bounce into what you do?
That shit important. You can't fuck with nobody who ain't like on the shit you doing. Okay. I ain't gonna have you constantly thinking about that shit. You can't fuck with nobody like that, cause if you ain't fuck with other creative people, they like chances are they subject matter gonna be some other shit, and you over here thinking about like you already thinking about what the fuck you gonna do next video wise, and you know what song you record next. So like everybody I hang around with, which is a handful of people, like I creatively involved with them. Right. Like literally everybody, bro. Like literally, like my Houston fam to Austin, like close, and we have like that's who those are people I hang with personally. So that's what that shit coming to. That's why I be doing what I'm doing. That's why my shit be looking the way it do, cause I take pride in that shit. Like who on my shit, who's filming it, whether they really fuck with me. I'm not working with a videographer who's not inspired by my music. I'm not working with a videographer who ain't coming up with their ideas while we own ideas while we shoot. Like, just saying, bro. I'm not finna sit next to a whole bunch of people that ain't talking about what I'm talking about or what my life is all about right now. So that shit influenced a lot. And my team, like I built this shit with them. I don't know how the militia, you know what I'm saying? That's where you'll find that shit on Twitter and all that shit. And you'll see it, you'll see how it all connect, man. Like literally you'll go on that shit and you can connect the dots yourself.
For sure. Will you have some more insight about the militia for those that don't know already?
I know how the militia is like, it's a collective. You know, got videographers, engineers who are also artists, creative directors who are also artists. It's like 14 of us. We done shot like short films. Like we pride ourselves on just being in that whole field, taking over all that shit. So that's pretty much what it is. Like we creative direct each other, everything for each other. And like our engineers in-house, engineers like my brother, Foolish, shout out Foolish. That nigga engineer all my shit. That's nigga, he the same nigga that be there shooting my videos with me. I can't name them all, but I know how the militia is my collective, bro. Like it's a lot of popping ass niggas out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what we here to do, just uplift each other and challenge each other. That's where the competition comes in.
You're speaking about challenging things and like taking things to the new forefront. Like, how do you feel like, you know, the militia can out-branch yourself from Texas and kind of make things evolve in Texas?
Yeah, it definitely got to dip. That's where the bread coming in at. But you definitely got to dip. Like that's how I feel, man. You got to dip out and like if you want to put on Texas, put on for your squad, you got to go to Atlanta and you got to go to LA. But a lot of things is the internet taking over nowadays, so that's why I be on my creative shit super tough because I be trying to get people to really respect that. Once you respect that, then you start getting write-ups, just random shit about you that people are appreciating. Once I know down in Texas, in a lot of places, once a platform or this person is fucking with you, and that compels people to want to fuck with you. So I'm trying to use this shit I'm doing right now too, the visual shit to attack a lot of outside shit because a lot of people just rapping, just rapping, like just rapping. You wouldn't be talking about all this shit to it, like we wouldn't be talking about all that shit. You do film, so we wouldn't be talking about all of this shit if I would just rap. Exactly. I wouldn't know about it. I'm trying to use that shit in more than one way, like for real.
Yeah, and you also, you know, you take pride in like your crew and who you hang with and stuff like that. But another thing that you mentioned is like your image, which is very important. So, you know, I've seen you go with dread look, go with 3 braids look. How does these like little things?
I try to get my shit braided.
Hey, the intricacies of your look. You know what I'm saying?
I try to get my shit braided if I came in this bitch. My girl won't do it, but I ain't tripping. Hell yeah, that shit is important because like to me, I think I'm an ugly ass nigga, and if I wasn't rapping, bro, I'd say I have to be on my creative shit because that's how a bitch gonna appreciate me. But on some music shit, like yeah, like niggas, you gotta set trends and you gotta try. You gotta really be that type of nigga. This shit is like a sport, bro. Like it's literally niggas that's born with this shit, bred for this shit. It's a lot of niggas that doing it. They got, you know how it go, man. Niggas, your parents put you through college and parents got the connection, you gonna play or some shit. Like it's a lot of people that got it like that, but this shit is sport. So this image shit, like that shit has been progressive. Like if you go watch my old videos and shit, you gonna see it in me. But yeah, it's been progressive as fuck. That shit's important as fuck. I'm trying to eat niggas alive on that. As soon as I see a nigga doing something I'm doing, I just try to like, all right, what's up? Push the limits, like, you know what I'm saying? I busted Jabos or something. Like, Jabo jeans, find them all in the thrift store. All right. I remember saying I would never wear these things. Fuck it, let's wear it. They ain't faded. So it's like, it's cool.
But it's positive to a certain degree because it's just like, you have these little things, you know, like I said about the dreads and like the 3 braids, but like even the tattoos, like even the dream or ocean water. Like one of these things like are significant to you, but how did you make them influence you?
Cause like I don't know what shit tatted on me. I'm trying to get ASM tatted on me. I'm getting that shit tatted this weekend too. Should think out that shit, but it's a part of my aura, like who I am. So this shit, like I'm trying to make it a lifestyle 100%. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like make bread off shit I never thought I'd make bread off of. So I gotta 100% brand myself, and I ain't get the tattoo just because of that. But I got the words because of that, like drink motion word, nigga. Because you need to drink more of this shit, bro. Like y'all motherfuckers need to. They need to like, bro. What the fuck, dog? Yeah, bro. I don't want shit handed to me, but like, I know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Like I know what the shit is. Like I know what the market is. I know what the shit is. So just need to drink more of this shit. I promise you. Like, gonna like it, bro. Everything be better. The world be a better place if niggas would drink more ocean water.
You're a fool. Man, like I was saying before, like you have to see like about you. So like what does this Billy Racxx project consist of? And this is like you doing, and also like what do you want to do with that particular?
Look, I keep it. The fucking Billy Ocean is this not it. Where's Max? Where's Max?
Yeah, make music in front of Max.
Billy Ocean is a fucking wave, bro. It's a wave for real. Like my tape, like I was gonna put like a lot of my hits or shit that I felt like with some shit that niggas like did it like vibe to in the hell, but I was like, nah, bro, this shit need to come off like me. And it's the first chance like I get to do that. Some shit that you listen to and like it's literally like no outside influence. It's literally like what I want to be perceived as. Even if I change it up in the future, like niggas need to look back at Billy Ocean too and like be like, damn, bro, that's where it, like, damn, that's him. Like, and this everything else has been like a blossom from that.
As an artist too, not just wanting to aspire to be that, but like you also want to aspire to have aspirations down the line when it comes to your music. You're like, in the course of 4 years, how do you feel like your music will not only evolve but also like make you grow as a human and as an artist?
Yeah. If I keep doing how I do, keep on the mindset that I am, I think it let me super marketable. I think it like let me be, ugly ass model, sexual stuff shit, or like, it help me directing shit for other rappers that you probably like that you have no idea I'm behind. I think it's gonna take me like meeting dope ass people like legends. I want to do collabs, right? Like, I think where I'm at right now, it's gonna take me there. It's gonna take me in 4 years. I think like my perspective on life gonna be way different. Like I know nigga gonna be in different tax bracket. I'm not saying like I don't know. I don't know what to fucking expect, but I know the type of people I want to be around. Like shit I aspire to be around. I want to be around like different designers. I want to be overseas. I want to have an overseas fan base. 100%. Like overseas fan base. Honestly, bro, I think like if I could do it right, I think shit might be happening. Like I think I could pop over there. Like niggas fuck with. Yeah, so. Yeah, I want to definitely have a big ass overseas market. I'm gonna do like 4 years. I want to be like at least be on my first world tour some shit. Like world tour. Like I don't know that shit coming in the first 2 years, but I'm gonna be. That's what it is. I'm gonna think. I ain't gonna be too cocky. That's what I'm gonna say.
You have no aspirations, but it can happen. You know what I'm saying? But like as we come to the closing parts of my interview, this is the thing that we do at my life. Consider 3 things, just 3 questions that kind of represent you and what you're about. Okay, so when it comes to the words Billy Racxx, what are 3 things that define Billy Racxx?
3 things that define Billy Racxx. Quick. 3 things that define. Bruh, now I don't listen to no basic shit. Like 3 things that define me is me. Because that's the first thing I'm gonna be with this shit. Like you gonna never be able to say I'm being like another nigga. The second thing that describes me is family, squad, because I'm not oblivious to that. Every nigga I'm around, every nigga that I make sure that's a point, purpose. So that like them niggas with me 100% in every shape, form, and fashion. Fuck, bro. I don't know, bro. What niggas like these? I don't know. Fuck, like. Oh no, bro.
It's all good. It's all good.
I don't know, bro.
Well, what are 3 things you have to do on a daily basis?
3 things I'm doing on a daily basis, bro, is getting up, fucking writing. First thing I do is write some shit. Second thing I'm doing on a daily basis is fucking moving around, bro. Like, gotta at least, like, fucking get around somebody on a daily basis that can bring up some new shit in my head. Push me. Third thing is eating, bro, in every shape, form, and fashion, bro. I'm eating. I get high, I'm eating. I eat niggas when I'm recording, I eat niggas when I'm in the studio. You know what I'm saying? I'm always eating, bro, always, bro. I can never get too full. I'm eating. And that's what I'm doing up there, bro.
Just show. What are 3 things that you have to keep in your pockets?
I gotta keep in my pocket, like literally?
In your pockets, like
literally. Oh, okay. A lighter. Fucking lighter. Couple dollars. You don't gotta be, I ain't gotta stunt, I ain't gotta flex. Like I gotta like that. I keep a couple dollars, gotta eat. And at least one real love. bro. Cause you know, even if you don't got no weed, somebody goes something like, they buy a Rillo and that's your golden ticket to smoke with their ass. Niggas a Rillo. And those are 3 things, bro. Shit, on my phone. Fuck it.
Fuck the fuck.
Gotta have a phone, bro.
Oh man. When it comes to your style, you have a lot of accessories and a lot of amenities to what you wear and what you do.
Yeah.
So what are 3 necessities when it comes to your style?
I'm fucking dope, bro. I love this belt. I don't know if I can see this shit. But I love this belt. I always wear this belt with everything, even if you can't see it. And even if you can't see it, I'm wearing that belt. Oh yeah, you said what I be wearing. Most time I have my hair braided, it give me like another level of confidence, bro. Especially when I got my one braid, like he be talking about the braids, and I got one that comes to the front, and his name is Oscar. And I keep that nigga with me. I be feeling comfortable. And another thing I always wear is, I don't know, bro. I be always wearing sandals. I rarely wear shoes like this. I be wearing sandals with my fucking shoe, my feet out and shit, my toes out. I like keep my toes out, and I be wearing that shit. That's what I wear, bro. Like straight up, bro. Like if I ain't on no shoe, I'm still looking like me. I'm still looking different, bro. But I'm gonna have them fucking sandals on.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm comfy.
Yeah, my toes out. I love it.
What are the 3 things you want to achieve with BillyRacxx?
I want to get first 100,000 view or more song on SoundCloud on one of my hosts. Come on now, 100,000 people listen to this shit like it. I gotta get that shit. I don't know, bro. I just want this to be that thing where niggas really fucking appreciate and know what it is. Like I don't really talk too much. I definitely don't talk at all. I really don't want to have to talk ever, bro. Cause I don't even talk at all. So it just made me a better person anyway. Cause like a lot of niggas don't talk for the wrong reason because they feel like they're better or whatever. Like I just don't have to talk. Just the simple fact I know what my shit works. So I really just want to be appreciated on that level. It's gonna make me a more likable, happy person on a daily basis. And like I don't know, bro. I want Billy Ocean too to have the influence I know it can have. You know what I'm saying? It need to influence the masses. It need to influence niggas that done this shit already, that are making millions. I know it will. Those are like some of the things that I need to do. I know it will do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. It ain't really no money, ain't no tangible shit. Like it's all perspective.
And finally, what are 3 things that you want to accomplish in 2016?
First tour, U.S. tours, like, not Texas. I'm talking about at least 10 cities type shit. 10 cities, live in 7 states, literally. Like, one of them hoes, this year, shit. Hold on, bro. That's my biggest thing. I want to go on tour. I just want my music to hit. I want it to hit. I want at least I want like all 49 other states, bro, to know Billy Ocean, Billy Racxx. I know all 3 of my motherfucking names: Billy Ocean, Billy Racxx, and Bills. Like, and no Honor How the Militia, and remember, and Honor How the Militia. You need to know Greg. You need to know Modern Life. You need everybody I fuck with. Like literally, bro, because that's the relationship. You need to know everything I'm involved with. That's what it is, bro. Like niggas need to know what the fuck. So you know who I am. Like, a lot of people don't know who I am. They be seeing me. Think they know, see me somewhere, social media somewhere. You just need to really know who I am. Like 2016, and I want to fucking make $1 million. I don't think that's too much. That's like at least 1 million. I ain't saying $1 million like it might be $1 million, like it might just be what I'm worth, bro. But I ain't worth $1 million right now, bro. So I just need to be worth at least $1 million this year. That's it. At least.
Greg Harris and Modern Life Mag. I'm here with Mr. BillyRacxx, Billy Ocean, man. Get Billy Ocean 2 coming out this Friday. You know, you just support the movement.
Hey, Ocean.
Y'all what you read, man. Stay tuned with Modern Life Mag.
Gang, XM. I love you.
That's the difference between you and me.